Hello, this is Ju, and what we're looking at today are some windows with some blinds on them. Now, these blinds look pretty good, but I have been having one issue with them, and I'll show you what that is. And it's right here. So you can adjust these blinds. Now, the blinds can be kind of tilted one way or the other, and you do that with this, it's called a wand, and you might be familiar with these if you have blinds. You can just twist this in one direction and it'll close in one way, and then you can also tilt them in the opposite direction just like that. It's very nice. But the issue I'm having is not the wand itself, but how it's connected to the actual blinds. Now, this one I'm not having issues with, but I just kind of want to show you as an example how they're generally attached. Now, you have this little end with this little hook, and you have this little wire here. Let's see if I can zoom in here. You get this little wire piece here, and then you get a little sleeve on top of that, and it's connected to the blinds by this little post here. But the problem with this little design is sometimes these little sleeves and hooks get broken and lost, and then you have to kind of do some workarounds. And here's one workaround right here. It looks like it was just a keychain that was attached through the hole here. And it kind of works. It kind of rubs a little bit, but you can see it's starting to open up and it can fall off easily. Here's one that's a little bit better. The key ring is holding a little bit stronger. But here's a terrible example. It looks like somebody took just like an old paper clip or something and kind of did their best to connect this wand. But I would like to do a little bit better than just kind of like using paper clips or these key rings. I kind of want to just replace it with the original wire and sleeve. And here it is. This is a tilt wand, wire and sleeve that's designed for this particular blinds. Now, this is a product from the Shade Doctor. I got this off of Amazon, and it wasn't cheap. This little tiny wire with this little tiny sleeve was close to $6, and I needed a number of these, so it was pretty expensive. So I was wondering to myself, well, maybe these key rings might be a cheaper alternative. Well, they can be, but if you do want to replace these, you can order them off of Amazon and find them in other places. This again is the Shade Doctor, and from Maine. And I'll show you how to replace these today. Now I'm just going to take this one with the key ring here off, and this one, since it's already opened, it should be pretty easy, and there it is. And I'll just take it off the wand end here. If I can kind of zoom in, you can kind of see how this is shaped. It's just like a little plastic dowel with a notch in the side where the little wire kind of rests, and then right about here is a hole that goes all the way through. So what I'm going to do first is just take the sleeve. I have the sleeve portion here, and here's the wire. You can see it has a little notch and the little hook. Now I'm going to put the sleeve just right over this little end, just like that, and kind of let it just sit just like that. And this will give me enough room to actually attach this little kind of like hook end here. So what I'm going to do is just take the hook end here with the sleeve kind of resting down below, and I'm going to fit this little like 90-degree bend in that hole that's up on top, just like that. I'm going to make sure the sleeve comes down low enough below the little dowel feature, and I'm going to kind of fit the wire in that groove. My finger's in the way, but you can kind of see what I'm doing there. And then with that wire in the groove, the notch, I'm going to kind of push up the sleeve upward. So it's above the little hook here, just like that. And so the sleeve is holding the whole hook in place. Now with the sleeve up, now I could take the wand with the little hole and just kind of hook the hole just like that. Now you might think, well, this is too loose, it could come out. Well, this is where the sleeve comes in. Now you can move the sleeve down to the point like that, and so the wand will generally stay there with the sleeve right there, and will also hold the little wire in place. And now you can turn it open and shut the way it was meant to be. And there you go. I hope this video helped you out. I do have a number of these things I have to install. So wish me luck, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.